Elon Musk is looking to take down George Soros. We've got a lot of news today that I'm going to cover. But first, let's get started with the Department of Government Efficiency live tracker. We've got 511 days left until July 4th, when they are supposed to end this. They've already saved $36.73 billion. And if we were to break that down to each person, that looks like $244.89 per taxpayer being saved already. We are just in the beginning of the year. So, yeah, I mean, I think this could be incredible. But I do find it surprising that they plan on ending it. There needs to be some sort of policy put in place to where every, 4, 8, 12 years, this department needs to come back and audit the government again, because what is stopping the government from just creating something like USAid again? For now, let's take the good that we can get and see how much money we're going to save from the geniuses over at the Department of Government Efficiency, sifting through everything and saving us dollars. Now, let's go ahead and get into Letitia James going after Trump and Elon Musk. This lady is out of control. They're still going to do whatever they can to take down Trump. And I just think that is crazy, considering he is the active standing president and you have a New York attorney general still spiteful and full of hatred, trying to take these people down for making the country a better place. What the heck is going on? Let's get into it.
Elon Musk and his so-called Department of Government Efficiency have accessed the personal private information of tens of millions of Americans and sensitive data about public and private entities, Social Security numbers, addresses, tax returns, and more. This unelected group, led by the world's richest man, is not authorized to have this information, and they explicitly sought this unauthorized access to illegally block payments that millions of Americans rely on, payments for health care, child care, and other essential programs. Today, Democratic attorneys general are taking action to keep Americans' personal data secure, to keep sensitive information about Americans private, and to uphold our Constitution. We have filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration for giving unauthorized individuals access to these immensely sensitive records in violation of the law. President Trump does not have the power to give our private information away to whomever he wants. And he does not have the power to cut federal spending that Congress approved, much less to do so by giving the richest man in the world the keys to all Americans' most sensitive information. As Democratic attorneys general, we are suing to stop this unprecedented and unauthorized attack and to protect your personal information. As I've said before, no one is above the law, and I will not hesitate to uphold the rule of law and protect New Yorkers.
This is incredibly stressful. Like, the stuff that Letitia James does just blows me away. Like, first of all, the individuals that are working at the Department of Government Efficiency are not accessing everyone's personal data. The Department of Treasury director stated that.
Yet right now, there is widespread concern about the Doge team's access to sensitive payment systems. Are you worried at all that that access and that tinkering of the payment systems could affect the Treasuries market or cause any disruption?
Good. Well, Saleha, thank you for asking me about that, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. First of all, when you say the Doge team, these are Treasury employees. It is 2 Treasury employees, one of whom I personally interviewed in his final round. There is no tinkering with the system. They are on read-only. They are looking. They can make no changes. It is an operational program to suggest improvement. So we make 1.3 billion payments a year. And this is 2 employees who are working with a group of long-standing employees.
The letter that the Treasury Department sent earlier this week talked about how the team currently does not have access to change the system. Have they at any point this year had the ability to make changes?
Absolutely not. This is no different than you would have at a private company. And by the way, the ability to change the system sits over at the Federal Reserve. So it doesn't even lie in this building. So they could make suggestions on how to change the system, but we don't even run the system.
They are going in and auditing the government. They're not looking to figure out how to get your personal information so they can take your money. They're trying to save you money. This is the fear mongering that Letitia James is doing. She's making people think that, oh, these people are after my privacy and they're going to try to take stuff away from me. No, they're here to save you money. There's no reason for Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, and for the geniuses that he hired for the Department of Government Efficiency to have your information at all. They're auditing the government. They literally just took the sign off of the door at the usaid department. This has nothing to do with your personal information. They're trying to make the government more efficient. And she's trying to put a spin on it and a twist on it to really, it's about attacking Trump. She's so spiteful and so hateful. But hopefully people won't fall for this. Do you understand how crazy it is to say you're going to sue the president and Elon Musk? Every business there is out there needs to get audited, right? You know, every large corporation gets audited. These huge companies get audited all the time, and the government for sure needs to get audited. And realistically, it makes sense to have a private company audit the government because the government could just cheat their way out of things and no one would ever get the truth. That's obviously why they're doing it this way. This does not take rocket science to figure this out. But Letitia James is manipulating us. Or at least she's trying to. So hopefully you guys can see right through that. Don't fall for it. Suing the president sounds absolutely insane. Now, next, we've got to get into George Soros might be getting taken down by Elon Musk. I would love to see that. Now, we already know George Soros is getting his son Alex lined up to take over for him. But the stuff that this guy has been doing for years has just been nothing less than pure evil. Absolutely egregious. And hopefully Elon Musk will succeed at, getting this guy some jail time or at least exposed to what he has actually been doing by manipulating the masses. So let's go ahead and jump into this clip with Harry Lake.
One of the wildest things we've seen this week was this news conference on the left, and they're targeting Elon Musk now because he has done so much when it comes to exposing some of the issues and buying Twitter. Here is some of the outlandish and unhinged comments that they made. Scary stuff, because I think they believe all this.
Elon Musk has got to go.
I'm here to simply say that Elon Musk, you're fired. Nobody elected Elon Musk to be president, but he has his grimy hands all over our administration.
This is a hostile takeover of our federal system.
They are working for Elon Musk and doing the bidding of an unelected, unaccountable, out of control billionaire puppet master.
We know that's not true. We know Donald Trump is controlling everything, and yet here they go with their fear-mongering and misinformation, Carrie.
Truly. And, none of them are talking about what Elon Musk has revealed to us. They're not talking about the $260 million that has funded George Soros. They're not talking about the tens of millions of dollars that have gone to places like Politico, the New York Times. They're not talking about the transgender opera that cost millions of dollars that they were trying to start up in Colombia and the push of DEI all across the globe. They're not talking about the waste that Elon has been able to uncover. They just want him out. And I believe the reason they want him out is, remember, this is just the first agency he's taking a look at. He's combing through with the fine-tooth comb. Wait till we get to the other agencies. We're going to find out that there have been crimes committed. These are crimes. This is stealing our hard-earned money to put out on these ridiculous, outrageous programs overseas and here domestically as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I truly hope that Elon Musk and the guys from the Department of Government Efficiency will do such a good job and go above and beyond all expectations that all of the haters will have no choice but to be in shock and awe and amazed on how good of a job they did. You know what I mean? Crush them with success. At the end of the day, they're trying to save us money. We're already almost at $40 billion in savings. Money was just going out of the window. You know, it's going until July of 2026. We have plenty of time for them to find more stuff. In the beginning, they're just going to be doing the auditing. You know, on the latter end, they're probably going to be coming up with systems to put in place to make things operate on a much more streamlined basis. I think they'll absolutely crush this and knock it out of the park. I want to know from you guys, what do you think? Let me know your comments down below. You watch the Unexplained Outlook. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll keep you guys updated with everything that's going on with Doge, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.